Hi, I'm Etty, your wine curator here at Plonk Wine Club, and I'm really excited to share some info on some very cool, very intriguing wines that we've chosen for you all for your July shipments. So as it's summertime, we're featuring a lot of really interesting rosés from all sorts of parts of the world. And this month, we're featuring a really cool rosé from New York State, of all places. Now, most people outside of New York have never really tasted any wines from that state. They're mostly consumed locally. You don't see a lot of them found elsewhere, but I really love this one winery called Channing Daughters, and they're located on the North Fork of Long Island. They make very, very small production wines, sort of non-interventionist style, really naturally made, and they make a wonderful rosé of 100% Cabernet Franc. Now, this wine shows really beautiful orchard fruit like peach and nectarine flavors. It's really pale in hue, but super intense on the palate in terms of its flavor profile. It's really one of my favorite rosés from this season. And then moving on to some great reds we have selected for you, we have a really awesome wine from Tuscany in Italy. It's made by a great natural producer called Salchetto, and they grow organically and biodynamically. And this particular bottling is called Obvious. It's a Rosso di Montepulciano, so it hails from the town of Montepulciano in Tuscany. It's made of 100% Sangiovese, and what I really like about this wine is that it's really made in a very sort of sassy, modern style. And most wines that you see out of Montepulciano are really much more traditional in style, so they're sort of on the cutting edge. They're doing things in a very different way. This wine is very savory in style. It's also sort of bright and perky on the palate. You'll get really interesting notes of black currant and blackberry fruit, some black plum as well, and some Kalamata olive. It's very sort of savory and has this great crushed slate mineral note that I love. It's just a really cool and very unique bottling from Italy. And then the third one I wanted to share hails from the region of Mendoza in Argentina. It's made by a great small producer called Mendel, and it's from the Luján de Cuyo region. And this wine is made by one of Argentina's most renowned winemakers named Roberto de la Mota. Now, most people seek out Malbec from Argentina, and of course people know that Argentina produces Cabernet, but it's not sort of the first thing people go to when they look for Argentine wines. Well, I actually really love this example of Cabernet. It has a very different expression than what you might see from other wineries in Argentina. It's very savory in style, kind of reminds me of something more from the old world. You'll see a lot of sort of tar and leather notes. Again, a lot of black olive here, beautiful black fruit, and like gorgeous silky tannins. It's a really nicely structured wine made by a very deft hand, and it's a great discovery from Argentina. So hopefully you'll enjoy these really exciting bottles for July, and we hope you enjoy your summer.